including Kaveri Group of Institutions, St. Joseph's College of Nursing, the Department of Studies in Microbiology, University of Mysore, and Maharani Science College for Women, Mysuru. Her extensive teaching experience has enabled her to mentor numerous students and foster a strong culture of research and academic excellence. Dr. Sangeeta is actively associated with several prestigious professional bodies. She is an alumni member of the Board of Studies in Microbiology at Maharani Science College for Women, a life member of the Association of Microbiologists of India, the Indian Science Congress Association, and the Society of Research in Listeria. These affiliations reflect her continued engagement with scientific research and professional development. With her rich academic experience, strong research background, and expertise in scientific communication, she is ideally placed to guide us on the essential components of preparing and publishing a high-quality scientific research paper. May I now request Dr. Sangeeta M.S., Principal, Suyog Institute of Allied Health Sciences, to kindly deliver a presentation on writing exam paper. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome her with a warm round of applause.
Okay, a very good afternoon to all of you. So, shall I speak with mic or without mic? Without mic. You can easily write down? Okay. The thing is, the topics today, what we are talking, it is really a right subject, and also you people are giving a big round of applause so that ma'am is going to stop as early as possible with that hope, I guess. I'm not going to stop. I will take, I think, a maximum of 40 minutes, I guess. Yes, I will concise it. It was a 1 hour topic, but I will concise it to 40 minutes, a maximum of 40 minutes, and I will try to make it too simple for you. Okay? First and foremost thing, we have been discussing about one of the aspects, that is article writing. And we have been, and the other speakers also, they have just discussed about that. First and foremost thing, what do you people think? I want to make it interactive. I'm not going to just present the PPT and I'm not going to explain it to you. The thing is, what are the different kinds of articles you have come across? You people have seen the different kinds of journals and articles written here by our faculties, and we have subscribed and we have kept it here. And I think while sir is scrolling down the slides, so what do people are going to get from those slides, what we are going to put it on the PPT? What thoughts are coming to you by seeing those slides? Next one there. Okay. So I think you can see, can you go to the next one? There are different kinds of articles. We are going to write, or we are going to read in our daily life. Agree? So nowadays, maybe this kind of articles, what I have put out here, newspaper articles. These are newspaper articles which I think now students are, people are less taking up or less reading nowadays. But this is also an article where we can write, we can write articles about one topic and we can put it. So whether it might be in different languages or in the mother tongue or in the universal language, that is English. And this is, what about this? This is a blog. Again, this is also an informative article which you are going to write it through e-resources and you put it on a platform. That's a blog. You can create your own blogs, or you will have a scientific community, their scientific blogs will be there. That is another aspect. Next. What about this? Magazine. So here you can see articles are really published in the magazines also. So it might be a commercial magazine, it might be a business magazine, or it might be a scientific magazine, or international magazines. Next. Okay. Our own magazine, we are not going to leave that. So we are having our own scientific magazine, which is approachable to the public, right? So and also sometimes we're also emphasized to write articles. I don't know how many of you have taken part, but our faculties they are actively participating in submitting the articles. Okay, this is also a kind of an article. Next. So then what is the scientific article? We have taken up so many other things. Those are also articles. But today we are going to talk about scientific article. What are the contents of it? How we have to take up? What is the methodology? Different types of scientific articles. How we have to write different methodologies. How we have to process it. How we have to going to discuss about it. So as the name tells, any informative article or information gathered based on the published material, whether it might be a book chapter or it might be a review article or it might be an experimentation, what we have done, we are compiling it, we are writing it. So usually that is going to be the other type of articles what we are going to focus. So it might be a newspaper article, whether it might be a magazine article or blogs, anything. So we are going to collectively do it. But mainly, we are going to talk research article. Research on it. What is research? So I know certain things. Otherwise, it would have been called a discovery. Right? If it is for the first time, if you are inventing something, invention it is called. If you are finding out something, it is called discovery. You are doing research, searching the things, finding out the things, and looking into the slight difference aspects, we are going to call it as research. Then what is this research article? You are working on a topic, you are finding certain outcomes out of that research, and you are going to pile up the information, and you are going based on the facts, what you are based on the results, true results, you are going to put up and bring up the write-up that is called as scientific article. And now also I have put up some of the screenshots of certain articles which are available. Okay, I think you can see now here journal, the front sheet of it. Madam was telling now when she was speaking. Review article, it is much more easier than publishing the original article. So what is this review article? Review. Reviewing. What is this reviewing? The name is only explaining its capacity. Do you all agree with me? All agree? Or sleeping? No sleeping. Then fine. What is this reviewing? Again, studying. Yes. What you are doing is, review article usually it is a compilation of the work which has already been done on the topic. And you are compiling the whole thing and putting it in one paper or one article. Okay. So usually usually what happens is in review article, I think I am doing a research on one topic. You are doing a research on the same topic, And you are also doing the research on same topic, and also you are doing another person in all over the world in the global scenario. The person might be doing the research, right? And we are publishing our own original articles, and then it is going to be available. So my insights are going to be there in that article. Your insights will be there in that article, and also in the global scenario, everyone who is working on that topic, they are going to publish. Agree? That is going to be original. But I want to compile all the information or all the facts in the research, and I want to give it to giving back to the community. So the scientist, what I will do, I will read my someone will read. For example, she wants a review article. She will read my paper. She will read her paper. This paper, everyone's paper she will read, and she will compile the information and the facts, and they are going to put it together. That is called as an review article. Reviewing. We are reviewing the work which has been already been done by other people, and we are compiling that information. We are going to call that as review article. Review article is going to be an excellent source of information. If you read that paper, it is going to be giving enormous information and enormous. If you read that one review article, it is going to running behind that horse. Okay. Now, as soon as you found out something which is very much appreciable, you want to give it to the scientific community as soon as possible. This aspect. So you are going to make the topic as crisp as possible, and you are going to publish those articles. Those articles are called as short communications. So in the short span of time and the short information you are going to publish, they are going to call them as short communications. Next is a book chapter. So if you are finding out new methodology, that is going to be a methodology paper. That example we have already shown. Book chapter. I think you have textbooks and editors. I think if you have opened the textbook, editors will be there. That is for your purpose we are doing. We have books, different types of books. That is that's curriculum books what we are saying. Other books are scientific books, where we are going to take up a topic and we are going to compile the information based on the topic in different views, and different topics will also be involved in that book, and so many authors will be writing that. And inside that book, individual chapters will be there. How you have your academic books, chapters are there. Like that, in an individual book or an individual topic, we have chapters inside it. We are going to that as individual chapter as book chapters. Okay, so for example, in microbiology, I will take about one organism because we have multiple books on single organisms. For example, my own research topic, my own organism, I will take Listeria monocellulis, Listeria just there. I will just focus only on the habitat of Listeria. Or your Staphylococcus if you take, you know that organism, if you are not familiar with Listeria. We tell about Staphylococcus. Staphylococcus also is. So we will talk about only on the natural habitat of Staphylococcus in one chapter. And what are the toxins, and we are going to focus on our total complete book will be on the toxins produced by Staphylococcus. Individual genes for that Staphylococcus, like that individual topic and the subsections will be in that book, and that is called as a book chapter. Again, book chapter will include information from the research articles, original articles, review articles, short communications, and other key information or newspaper information which has been already given. And also from, if you want to take statistical reports, from where you are going to take up statistical reports, if you want to take up WHO, CDC, UNESCO, all international websites you are taking, and you are taking up the information from them. So we are going to utilize all this information. We are going to put it in the book chapters. Then what is book to review? Book to review. Book review. One author or set of authors would have written a book, and a person or two persons, they are going to read the complete book, and they are going to write about that book. The complete gist, they are going to give that. Putting your idea in one research particular. If you are writing a research paper, so what you have to do is you have to register, send an abstract. We are going to select a simple topic. It should not be a complicated one, and it should be a simple one. Simple topic should be taken, and based on that only you are going to take a title of the research article. Because if you take the topic and you are not going to frame a title, so you have to take a straight approach, and a minimum quantity of problems has to be taken at a point of time. Okay, this topic, I think people have seen that by seeing the screenshot of the articles which has already been put on PPT, and now you can see usually all papers have this outline. So usually it consists of a title, consists of an abstract, introduction, then body of the paper, the next discussion, and references. This is called the model which we are going to follow for writing the paper. You can see here in the screenshot also. There is a title, authors, an introduction, abstract, introduction, body of the letter, conclusion, references. This is also very much important. So abstract, what it consists of, what it should cover. First and foremost in title, it should be simple and it should be informative about that topic, and also it should attract people to read your paper. Otherwise, by seeing the title only, we should get what content will be in that paper and how much information it will give, and it should attract a person so that there might be something in this paper which is useful for me, and I should continue reading that article. Otherwise, simply we see that this is not. We just skip it. It should not happen. The title should be catchy, should be simple and understandable to the community. Next, abstract. This is slide again. Next. So the abstract, what it consists of, which may have a just a complete concoction, like in the concentrated, might be introduction, it might be your materials and methods, why you are doing this. What this topic you are texting at the introduction part. This is materials and methods. Materials and methods usually will be present in research original article and also in your short communication methodology paper, everywhere, not in the review article. Review article also might contain materials and methods, but only for certain aspects it is going to be there. So materials and methods, which all the methodologies you have used and what all the things you have used for that study, that will be included in the materials and methods part. Next, results. You have done all the work, so what is the outcome? What you have got, that is going to be presented. present in the result part and the conclusion part. So result, conclusion or discussion part. So we are comparing the results in the review for those who have done the work. So already the person has done the work in the same pattern, same lines, and we are going to compare that work with other persons, and we have got that work and we are going to just give an overview, a comparative overview, and we are going to come to a conclusion by stating that this is our outcome and this is the scenario. Last thing is your references. So after discussion and conclusion, we have references. So references, whether it is a research article, review article, book chapter, whether it is your book reviews, or whether you have taken e-contents. Sometimes newspaper articles also you can take as a reference. Sometimes we are going to get electronic references from websites we are taking. So that are also going to be added. And different formats are there. And for every article, references will be there. We have to put references. And different formats are there. Different formats include APA style, Chicago style, Council of Biology Editors, Modern Language Association styles. And actually, it depends on the publisher, which journal we are publishing. And is going to be asked by those people. We have to give that in that format. Usually, universally accepted format is APA style. Okay. So this is actually we have to give references inside the text also, and also after the text also we have to list out that. So that is the example we have to put here. So this is how different references we are going to quote. So when to write a paper? When you are going to write a paper? You will not write paper. Huh? First, you have to frame up the ideology. You have to start reading about the papers and you have to make an outline. Then you have to work on it. That result you have to put forward and you have to publish. That is the scenario. Then, not this is the first one is not applicable. Idea is that you are reading and you are doing research, then finally writing the paper. No. You have to read, and you have to start working on it. Make a framework of the article already, because introduction, review, everything is going to be the same. Materials limited, by doing work only you can write the materials in it. Only result and discussion part, many the empty references also automatically will be added up. And then you should not publish. First thing what you have to do is, idea is that write a paper, then do the work, add up the results to your paper, and then you just publish. It's easy for you. Otherwise, you will take up time for writing the article. Otherwise, your work is going to be perishing. Publish or perish. There is a saying. Publish or perish. What does it mean? Perish means it will die like that only. It is going to be deteriorated, or it is not a useful thing. You have to publish it. Publishing will give you the value to your work. Publishing. So now, we'll start for research paper. So this is the outline. Just now we have discussed everything. So first you have to choose a correct research topic. Then you have to review about topic. You have to study about that topic, then you have to find the gap, formulate the research hypothesis, later on outline the structure, later on you have to work on it, later on you have to publish it. So this is the actual outline. I am not completely taking up the slides and extending because I know the time is very short for you people. Yes, it is already 10:35. Sorry, 1:35. Next. Okay, how many drafts you are going to do? You have the confidence of writing at one shot. You can write a research article at one shot.
What you will do? I will take up the ideas. Okay, idea is there with you. You have done your work. How much time you might take to write a research paper? Yes, it will take very short time because of availability of the information and availability of the electronic resources. And now we have many papers as open access papers, open access journals. So we are going to get in our fingertips, and also many of the hacks are there to download the non-accessible journals and also articles. You can download the paid journals also. Yeah, I think you people are more familiar with that hacking system and also downloading the research articles which are. But usually what will happen is we will make an outline first. That is going to be a skeleton of our article. We are going to add information to it. So usually what we will do, earlier days also we used to do it. We used to prepare notes for ourselves when we were students. We were doing that. But nowadays I don't see the habit of preparing notes by student or even writing the notes. They will go with the electronic media. They will go with the gadgets. I don't feel that you people are writing notes. Earlier we used to do that. Once we used to draft the notes, we give to our friends or our teachers. They are going to correct it for us and they are used to give back the notes. Same way we have to do it for our research article. We have to do an outline, we have to do a framework, we have to give the information. Rewrite we will do. Later on, we will give it to our friends. Just give an insight about this article, whether what changes can be given, what modifications can be given. We are going to do that. Later on, after that revision, one more friend also will be giving. That friend also will review that. Later on, we are going to give to the person who is much more system. So that is called as peer reviewing system, where everyone is going to look into the paper, they are going to read it, they are going to give their ideas and changes what has to be done in the paper. So ethics. So ethics are asked. Our RP said when he was speaking, he had asked us whether anyone is going to talk about plagiarism. I think everyone knows about plagiarism. Plagiarism. Okay. I will go with your word on plagiarism. Okay. What is that? Copy. What copy? Copy paste? Easy, no? Information, internet is there. System, computers are there. Just copy and paste. Is it a good thing? No. Very good. You people know about plagiarism. How much plagiarism or plagiarism is advisable? Because certain definitions or certain facts we cannot change. Human body consists of 26 chromosomes. Can we change this? For human beings have 26 chromosomes. Can we change? Our human beings are called as Homo sapiens. Can we change? We can't change. Then, if we are going to say the same word in every article, plagiarism will be there. That's why I'm asking, how much percentage is applicable? 20, 15. Then your article will be out. They are not going to accept your article if your plagiarism is more. As less as possible, it should be made by 10%. It should be less than 10%.
Actually, copy and pasting is a wrong thing, and you should not do that. Nowadays, by copy nowadays, Chat GPT, what you people are using, plagiarism checker or softwares what we are using for checking plagiarism. They are going to tell the source of information from where we are getting and where we are copying. It will highlight in red and it will tell us to reframe the words, rechange the words or change the formatting. Okay, so don't just copy from ChatGPT and paste it and don't publish the articles. It is not going to be easy and your paper will be rejected as soon as they put it there. And even photographs, they will check the originality. If you are going to morph any photos, automatic checkers are there, automatic checking softwares are there, they are going to put into that and we are going to get the original format of the picture and the source of it, when it was taken, time of taking, whether it was downloaded or taken from the natural source or it has been captured by the person itself, it is going to give all the information. So don't think that it is easy to copy paste anything from the internet or morph any photos and put it in, to the research articles. It is not easy and it will be easily detectable through certain softwares. So this is what I know that I have rushed the topic. Because as I promised you, I was going to finish off by 1:40, but still 3 minutes more I have taken. Try to finish off with that topic. Hopefully this is going to help you all during your studies. Maybe especially you people are going to take up this research topic in your fourth year, but I want all students, whether it is first years, second years, or third years, or fourth years, it might be any stream. So if you start doing research from now itself, that is going to help you people during the last year of your studies. So hope this session has enlightened you how to write a research article out of the form. Thank you very much.